So I have a problem. Making toast is just too hard. Now, I know that sounds pathetic, but hear me out. When you make toast, first you put your bread in the toaster. A minute or two later, your toast pops. But because you left the room, you didn't hear it. So by the time you get to your toast, it's cold and has to be reheated. Then, once it's reheated, you find out it's jammed in the toasting slot. Think about it. We have rockets that can literally land themselves, but here I am, unplugging my toaster and prying my breakfast free with a butter knife. I decided enough was enough. My toaster needed an upgrade. Most toasters have two main mechanisms, a spring and an electromagnet. When you push the handle down, the electromagnet is activated, thus holding the handle in place via this metal plate. That's why the handle won't stay down unless you plug the toaster in. The spring in my toaster was only strong enough to lift the bread a couple of inches, which was completely unacceptable. So I added a stronger spring, which brought the launch height up to nearly a foot. Next, I took apart this desktop bell and attached it right above the handle. Whenever the toast pops, the bell will ring, letting you know your breakfast is done. I did also play around with a couple designs for a jelly launcher. This would not only put jelly on your toast, it would also propel the toast onto your plate. However, initial testing showed that it made an absolute mess. It also had some consistency issues, so given the time constraints for this build, I decided to put this idea on the back burner for now. All my toaster needed now was a paint job. Then it was finally time to get this bread. It was at this moment that I remembered, I have a gluten intolerance.